I promise you on everything MrBeast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
He didn't want anyone to get more popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous and leave.
Okay, so if by the end of this video I don't convince you that MrBeast is one of the most manipulative people in the history of social media, I will shave my head live on camera.
Things have just gone from bad to worse for MrBeast over the past 24 hours, as Dogpack404 has just dropped another 50-minute video exposing MrBeast titled, "I worked for MrBeast, he's a sociopath," and it already has over 3 million views in 9 hours, and has fans outraged with posts like, "Imagine trapping your friend in a solitary confinement for him to have a mental breakdown, then re-record the video for someone to have that same trauma. Truly disgusting." Leaving a comment for the algorithm. Ever since MrBeast blew up, YouTube has gone to shit. Everything is scripted, everything is extra. 100 days, 1,000 days, $1 million, $10 million. It turned into TV, and people ate that ship up. What happened to broadcast yourself? What made YouTube great is that content was made by simple, original people. Now mega corporations have the big channels and pull off stuff like this. Even without all the PDF allegations, MrBeast's whole operation has basically been exposed as both illegal and child exploitation at this point, not to mention endangering people's lives. And for a while, many fans and YouTubers believe MrBeast single-handedly destroyed the YouTube platform. Jacksepticeye said so in a video with Tommy in it, and even his fans are starting to believe so.
MrBeast has destroyed YouTube. He's literally exploiting the YouTube algorithm. MrBeast doesn't just come up with ideas, he generates titles. Look at his titles, they consist of a number and some sort of challenge. Scrape his titles, run it through ChatGPT. ChatGPT will be able to predict what content MrBeast is going to come up with next. He's literally monopolizing the world's most generic titles. Why do you think he's creating multiple videos all at the same time? Because he has a long list of these generic titles that he has to create. He's also manipulating you through his thumbnail. The only reason why people click his thumbnails is because of his eyes and his teeth, and that he's on the left side of the thumbnail. He is monopolizing the world's most generic thumbnail. These are actually better thumbnails because they show an arc. And then it's the exploitation of watch time, always throwing in sound effects and captions and yelling and screaming and transitions every 5 seconds.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. Now in Dogpack404's part 2 of exposing Jimmy, he took a more serious route, as previously he claimed that MrBeast faked giveaways, rigged lotteries, and had fake contestants, still damaging alleged claims, but this took a whole other turn. The major feature of this video was Jake Weddle, a former employee of MrBeast. He had previously worked on videos like "I spent 50 hours in prison, make this shot, win $300,000, extreme hide and seek," and dumpster diving 100 dumpsters. A few very severe assertions were made in the video at the 44-minute mark. Jake Weddle continued by saying that a former employee of MrBeast was let go after abusing several very young people sexually. He also discussed the YouTuber, alleging claims that he had employed a notorious sex offender.
Well, there was a known sex offender, registered sex offender, convicted sex offender, on the registry and everything, who worked there. And like, you can, someone pees in public, you're on the registry, you get it. You can still have a job after you're on the, that's one thing. You go to prison, you get rehabilitated, that's one thing. Like if you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And they knew that. And he's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people. And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was like the manager when it all started. And that he knew, and because he'll be in videos, he'll be in thumbnails, he'll be around. And whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's like, what are you concealing? That you are a registered under? And that your face can be looked up on a thing?
I mean, this is some very dark stuff being alleged here. It's seeming like the whole Nickelodeon Dan Schneider situation, where he allowed these people to work with him and get away with it the whole time, which we've even spoken about in previous videos. Dogpack404 made even more serious claims against MrBeast's cameraman in the same video, saying that they had the female participants confined in a circle while they were filming 100 boys versus 100 girls for $500,000.
During the 100 boys versus girls video, I have people corroborating the same story that the camera guy who gave the girls a drone was making some girls feel uncomfortable. You trap these girls in a circle and make them sleep on rough turf and get them high on paint fumes, and then you try to f them.
The former employee describes the experience of being kept awake for prolonged periods of time by excessive lighting as a war crime. This accusation raises questions about possible problems with staff treatment and workplace well-being.
I don't know, like, the lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now. But they might have started there. I had good people looking out for me. I had a lot of good people looking out for me, saying, "This we gotta stop." So I just wanted to turn the lights off, and I'm vocalizing to people, "I wish the lights would turn off." And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, "They're not turning the lights off." He goes, "What? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists." Oh, good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing. So, they're giving me, melatonin, it's not helping, and then Jimmy would come in like every other day for like an hour. To check in on me because he's doing other stuff.
Now, it's obviously a massive stretch calling it a war crime, but it shows that MrBeast is willing to push his contestants to the limit for content, which is where the line should be drawn. Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' thoughts on this entire situation? Is it looking likely MrBeast is going to be affected by this controversy moving forward, or will he continue to get away with this alleged claims as he's YouTube's golden boy? Comment down below. In addition, Chris Tyson blocked a reporter from Rolling Stone who tried to speak with him about claims of sexual assault. Tyson and the reporter spoke for about 2 minutes over the phone before she said she would call him back later. The reporter's number was blocked, and she did not reply to an email with a detailed list of questions and allegations. Who would have thought a few months ago that MrBeast would be getting exposed to this extent? It's insane. Everyone has said that if MrBeast ever gets exposed, then there's no hope left for anyone, and it's literally unfolding in front of our eyes. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.